Hello?
Hello?
What happened?
For attorney, it must have been muted, I'm sorry.
All right. Madam, reported that you get the case call.
No, I didn't. I couldn't hear a thing.
Okay, all right. All right, so the court is calling case number 23-48405. This is Argo Property Management versus John Hawkins and occupants of property at 18060 Pinehurst. The court calls 8446. That's Gales Grand Circus Park versus Kelly Langston and occupants of property at 76 West Adams, number 117. The court calls 8408. That's Argo Property Management versus Robert Walker and other occupants of property at 2245 Hollywood. The court calls the subjects 8411. That's Maisha Thomas, City Property Management Group versus Maisha Thomas and occupants of property on Chatsworth 3541. For the plaintiffs in these matters, your appearance at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Corey, P. 82210 on behalf of plaintiff in these matters.
All right, thank you, Mr. Corey, and good morning to you. I see that with regard to the suffix 8446, you've submitted a proposed order of dismissal in this matter, and you wish the court to execute the same. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that matter will, in fact, be dismissed at this time, and I'm signing the order at this moment. Any counsel on any of the other matters that I've called for defendants on any of the other matters, if you will, any of your appearance at this time?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Indra Pandyanaraj from Lakeshore Legal Aid, P84364, appearing on behalf of the defendant for the case 8408.
Thank you, and that's involving Robert Walker. Can you update me regarding this matter, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. This case, we tried to resolve it through EDP. And the previous counsel who was handling the case, I actually sent a draft conditional dismissal to Mr. Gallup. I just learned today morning that he is not representing the case anymore. So I sent a copy to Mr. Corey today morning. So I'm just waiting on their approval for the conditional.
I just sent the signed copy back a second ago, so okay. We should be all set on this matter.
Okay.
All right. I will await then the submission of the proposed order of dismissal. The court will sign the same upon presentment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other counsel on any of the two remaining matters for defendants in these matters?
Your Honor, Wendy Cooper, P78424 on behalf of Maisha Thomas. And I believe Ms. Thomas is on the call as well.
All right. And good morning to you, Ms. Thomas. Where are you?
Good morning, right here.
All right. I see you there. All right. Good morning to you. All right, and you may at this time, Council, Ms. Cooper, update me on the status of things here.
Sure. Your Honor, we tried several times to find out who was representing the plaintiff in this matter. We understand that the city property management is no longer managing this property. I called the landlord that was listed. I couldn't get a response. The Mr. Galick said that he was no longer representing them. This property is in serious disrepair. It has several citations from the city, including no heat, sewer backup. We would ask that this case be dismissed. It does not have a valid certificate of occupancy at this point.
Ms. Cooper, I'm sorry, something happened with your sound in that moment. You said it doesn't do what? Go ahead.
It does not have a valid certificate of occupancy because of the serious nature of the repairs. We would ask that this case be dismissed.
Mr. Corey.
Your Honor, I will have to reach out to my client about this. It does not look like they asked us to file a dismissal yet on this matter. If we could adjourn this, I could look into this matter further, and if they're no longer managing the property, then we will dismiss the case.
So can we do this tomorrow or Friday? Ms. Cooper, when are you back on this, ma'am?
I believe Friday would be fine.
Friday works with me, Your Honor.
Yes, Friday's fine.
Well, thank you. So, Ms. Thomas, we're going to set this over for Friday. There's a motion to dismiss the case, not considering that. And I'll seek further information regarding this matter at the hearing on Friday. That'll be set on at 9:00 a.m. That's Friday the 15th. And the matter is adjourned until that time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And on this last one regarding Mr. Sean Hawkins, is there counsel? Mr.
Here.
Hawkins? All right, thank you. Mr. Hawkins, I believe I see you. Where are you? Say something again, sir. Mr. Hawkins? Sean Hawkins? Any occupant at the property on Pinehurst? All right. All right, it does appear that the defendant has not appeared regarding this matter. This does appear to be the first hearing. Therefore, I'll set the matter over for a next action date, given that it is the first hearing. That date's going to be February the 5th, 2/5, and it's going to be at 9:00 a.m., 2/5/21 at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I have one more case with you, but it's not till 10:40, so.
Okay, all right, yeah, we can't do that just yet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Counsel. All right, this is case number 19368196. This is Team Wealth Asset Management Incorporated versus occupants of property located at 16516 Rutherford. The court also calls the suffix, strike that, calls 20348414. That's Woodbridge Estates Phase 1 versus Yolanda Bradley and other occupants of property at 1106 Four Tops. The court calls the suffix 8417. That is Woodbridge Estates Phase 1 versus Aaron Cox and other occupants of property, strike that, versus Aisha Smith and other occupants of property at 11234 Tops. Your appearance at this time, Counsel. Mr. Hawker, you're muted, sir, if you will.
Wow, still getting the hang of this, Judge. Joe 75969, representing plaintiffs.
All right, thank you, Counsel. And I see that there is a proposed consent order regarding the suffix 8414. Counsel for the defendant there, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lauren Perny on behalf of Yolanda Bradley, P number 84641.
And thank you, Counsel. Good morning to you. I do see the order, proposed order of dismissal, and you wish the court to go forward in that regard. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Counsel, Mr. Horker, that's your desire as well.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right. Do I have Ms. Bradley on this zone?
No, Miss Bradley is not here.
All right. Very well. I will go ahead and sign the order at this time based upon the agreement of the parties. The matter will be conditionally dismissed on terms as set forth in the written document. So ordered at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr., is there any defense counsel on the other two matters that I've called, if you will enter your appearance at this time? All right. With regard to the suffix 8196, that's Team Well versus occupants of Rutherford property. Any occupant of that property on the Zoom at this time? All right. Wait a minute. I think Mr. Well, that's not yours, Mr. Horker. That appears to be Mr. Levasseur file. You're not standing in for Mr. Levasseur, are you?
I'm not, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So I'll come back to that matter. Mr. Levasseur, are you here, Mr. Dyer? All right. So we're looking now at the 8417. Any person on the Zoom like Isha Smith, living on 4 Top Street. All right, Counsel, it does appear that this is the first hearing regarding this matter. Does not appear that the defendant has appeared. And so I will be setting the matter over for the next action date. That will be the 5th of February, 2021, 9 o'clock a.m. The next day on this matter. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, this is case number, do I have Mr. Saman?
Judge, did you call case ending in 189? That was a conditional dismissal. It might have already been entered.
No, I did not call that one. What time was this set for?
8:55, Your Honor.
Yeah, that one likely has the dismissal in it already, but I haven't seen it.
No.
Okay, I'll double check the register of actions.
I
Does not.
I resubmitted the conditional dismissal for Ms. Dahlstrom. This is Anthony Sartorio from Michigan Legal Services. I spoke with Ms. Hunter this morning before the docket started, and I resubmitted the conditional dismissal for Ms. Dahlstrom to Madam Clerk.
That I have all the dismissals so far. So if it's not on the docket, it could have been dismissed prior to if he resubmitted it.
Yeah, it's not on our docket, so it likely was dismissed before it was generated on the docket. So she's received the dismissals, and we don't have that on the file. We don't have that on the docket today. All right, so let me move through some stuff, and we'll come back and just do a checkup just to make sure that we're all clear on that. All right, so this is case number 2347326. This is Faith Wang versus Beverly Beverly regarding property at 3390 East Willis. Matters before the court on the complaint. Looks like for non-payment of rent. Counsel, your appearance at this time, sir.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. William Simon appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, P number 80352.
Thank you, counsel. And is there anyone on this Zoom representing the defendant in this matter? Say so if you are. Do I have anyone living at the property on East Willis, Beverly? If you on this Zoom, say something at this time. All right, Mr. Saman, I'm looking through this to try and determine if this is the first hearing date. It looks like the first hearing date was set for the 2nd of November, but I think we were closed by that time. That's what it looks like. So this would be the first hearing.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. You said that, yeah, we appeared, I believe, a couple times before the second closure, and the defendant did not appear either time. I believe that door knockers went out the first time. They weren't able to make contact with the defendant. And then I believe there was an attorney assigned to the defendant, and they were not able to make any contact with them either. And my my client has stated that that they have not been able to reach him at either. So I would ask for it to enter a default judgment, but I'm not sure. I'll leave it to the court and how to proceed as to the first hearing after the second break, I guess.
Wow. The court at this time will grant your petition for entry of default judgment. I'll sign the order of judgment upon presented to the court. So we're waiting.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. I should submit one with your clerk in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this is case number 234787. This is USP Management versus Cynthia Williams, and occupants of property located at 4715 Porterville, Unit B. Your appearance at this time for USP. Mr. Schmidt. We'll recall that matter. All right, case number 20348420. This is Central Towers versus Christopher Spellich and other occupants of property 2520 Central Avenue, number 1106B. The court also calls the suffix 8492. That's Central Towers versus Victoria Dunlap and other occupants of property at 2520 Central, apartment 1007B. Your appearance at this time, Counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Matthew Pallets, P65009, on behalf of the plaintiff.
And good morning to you as well, sir. I do see that with regard to the suffix 8492, you've submitted a proposed order of dismissal regarding that matter. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor. Can you confirm, is that 492 or 429?
That's 429.
Okay.
All right. If I said something differently, it's definitely 429. So I'm dismissing this matter.
Very well.
And the remaining matter is 420. Do I have Christopher Spellich on the Zoom? Mr. Spellich, Christopher Spellich. Counsel, it does appear that this is the first hearing on this non-payment action. Accordingly, I'll be setting the matter over for the next hearing date, next action date. That would be the 5th of February 2021. And that would be at 9 o'clock a.m.
You said that was February 5th at 9 o'clock?
That's correct, sir.
Is it going to be this Zoom ID, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Very well. I do have some other matters. They're not until 10:10. So I'll.
All right. Yes, sir. We'll get right to them.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Do I have Mr. Dyer anywhere? Do I have, this is case number 20348839. This is John and Kathleen Tenor versus Michael Anderson, an occupant of property at 14700 Lempier. Your appearance at this time, if there's counsel in this matter.
Yes, Your Honor, Keith Trainer on behalf of John and Kathleen Trainer, 74834.
All right, thank you, Mr. Trainer. This is your counsel on behalf of Mr. Anderson. I believe I see Mr. Anderson.
Yes, how you doing today, sir?
All right, I'm good, Mr. Anderson. Are you represented by an attorney regarding this matter, sir?
No, sir.
All right, just one moment. Mr. Trainer, I don't have a file here, but I do know that this is a land contract forfeiture matter. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
So, Mr. Anderson, have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer? Did I give you someone when you were here on a previous occasion, or have you spoken with anyone at all?
No, I have not, sir.
All right, so let me set it up so that you can at least have the opportunity to talk with someone that can explain to you your legal rights and discuss with you perhaps ways that this case might be resolved. So I'm going to see who's available now that can talk to you, sir. Is there someone, counsel, that can talk to Mr. Anderson at this point?
I can speak with him, Your Honor. As this is a first hearing, is it going to be adjourned, Your Honor?
Yeah, it likely will be adjourned. It was filed in October the 26th. I'll go ahead and set the adjourned date. I'll set it over for the 5th of February. And we'll set that at 9:15 a.m. February the 5th, 9:15 a.m. And that's when you'll zoom back in, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Trainer. That's the next date on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You'll get a chance to talk to Mr. Santorio in just a moment, Mr. Anderson. I'm going to put you in the breakout room. It's going to be breakout room number 1. You'll get a notification on your device. Once you have that, sir, just click on, and Mr. Santorio will be there momentarily. You understand, sir? Mr. Anderson, you understand?
Yeah, so I'm just waiting here to talk to him.
Yes, sir. And look at your device now. There should be a prompt. You see it?
Okay, it says join. Thank you.
That's right. All right, sir. Mr. Santorio, are you going by yourself today?
No, Miss Willingham is also in, and Miss Molly Coleman is assisting us.
Pulling the young lady there with you. All right. So you should have the prompter now. And Ms. Coleman, you should have it as well. This is case number 18. All right, case number 18, 359536. This is Masterpiece Properties Incorporated versus Smith and occupants of property at 13606 Fall Street.
Judge, I can't hear some noise.
We're working on it.
So what's the case number again, the last 3 digits?
1835936. This is Masterpiece Properties Incorporated versus Anthony Smith. And any appearance, who's here on Masterpiece Properties Incorporated? Do I have Anthony Smith here? Any other occupant of Fall Street, 13606?
All right.
All right, well, we're doing some investigation on that matter, so we'll pass on that matter at this time. right, this is case number 23422756. This is A&Z Property Holdings LLC versus Sean Franklin and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 17831 Hoover Road. It appears the parties reached an agreement regarding a proposed consent order of dismissal in this matter. The court has received the same. I know that Mr. James Abbott represents the plaintiff in this matter. Your appearance for a defendant regarding this matter, Madam Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Indra Pandyaraj from Lakeshore Legal Aid P84364, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you, counsel. And you've gone over the proposed consent order of dismissal, and you wish the court to go forward with signing the order at this time. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. The CD was entered during the court shutdown, but just that we just want to make it on record so that the case is dismissed against the defendant.
All right. So the court will at this time sign the order, and that will mean that the case is now dismissed on the conditions as set forth in the order. So ordered at this time. Thank you, Madam Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court now calls the suffix 7334. That's RPM versus Ethel Duro and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 12053 Coyle Street. It does appear that there is a proposed consent order conditional dismissal offered to the court. And Mr. Abbott represents the plaintiff in this matter. Counsel, your appearance for a defendant at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lauren Perny on behalf of Ethel Durr, P number 84641.
And Madam Counsel, you've gone over this matter with Ms. Durr, and you wish the court now to sign the order based upon the consent that's been reached by the parties and consented to also by the plaintiff in this matter. Correct, Counsel?
Yes, that is correct, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will at this time sign the order together with the attachment regarding this matter. And this case will be dismissed on the conditions as set forth in the now executed order. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court now calls 2347-318. That is River Terrace Square Apartments versus Aceto Lyle, L-Y-L-E, and other occupants of property at 7704 East Jefferson T1. Mr. Abbott has presented to the court a proposed order of dismissal in this matter without prejudice. Accordingly, the court will sign the order at this time. The case will stand dismissed accordingly. The court calls 20347346. That is Leland House versus Melody Richards and Marcellus Ball and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 400 Bagley, number 1925. Mr. James Abbott represents the plaintiff regarding this matter and has offered to the court a proposed consent order of dismissal, a proposed order of dismissal. The court is signing the order at this time, and this case will stand dismissed. The court calls case number 1935-8809. This is Michigan River Properties LLC versus occupants of property at 15374 St. Mary's. The court also calls 20347330. That's RPM foreclosure versus Sandy Mitchell and other occupants of property at 15103 Apple. The court is calling the suffix 7342. That's Leland House versus John Rasmussen and other occupants of property located at 400 Bagley, number 925. The court is calling the suffix 7350. That's Leland House versus Derek Pullum and other occupants of property at 400 Bagley, number 2047. The court calls the suffix 7306. That's Holmes, directed Edmore Homes LLC versus Venetia Wilkins and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 16434 Manning Street. The court calls the suffix 8423. That is Mark Safaldi, Cifaldi versus
Shanitra.
Thank you, Shanitra Glover
Yep.
and other occupants of property located at 7650 Penrod. The court calls the suffix 7362. That's Sandy Shat and other occupants of property at 89, strike that defendant in this matter is Andrew Brown, at 8916 Mendota, number 2. The court calls the suffix 8426. That's RPM foreclosure versus Vanessa, straight at Vanessa B. and Deshaun Houston and other occupants of property located at 11401 Press Street. The court calls the suffix 7338. That is Shack Property Management LLC versus Larry Hodge and other occupants of property at 16217 Greenfield Road, number 1. The plaintiff in each of these matters is represented by counsel Mr. James Abbott, whose P number is 26085. Counsel, for the suffix 7306, Venetia Wilkins, your appearance at this time.
Indra Pandyanaraj from Lakeshore Legal Aid, P 84364, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, thank you, counsel. And counsel, update me on what the status of this matter is, if you will.
Yes, Your Honor. This case we have entered a conditional dismissal, and we have tried to resolve it through EDP, and the conditional dismissal was entered during the court shutdown. However, I have sent the copy of the signed conditional dismissal to Madam Clerk this morning.
All right, very well. On the representations of counsel.
Wilkins. What's her name?
Yes, and I do have that order at this time, Madam Counsel, and I see that Mr. Abbott signed off on it as well. I will accordingly sign off on that order now. The case will be conditionally dismissed for the reasons as set forth in the order. So ordered at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
In the matters that I've called, are there any attorneys who are representing defendants in the respective matters that I've called in this package? If you are, please indicate so at this time. If you have other matters.
Your Honor, I'll be representing the case number 7350. The defendant's name is Derek Coleman.
Hold on.
I do have. I do stop. I do have that file at this time, Madam Counsel, Mr. Derek Coleman, 400 Bagley 2047. Counsel, update me on this matter at this time, please.
So this case was initially represented by Ms. Esther Harris, and I took over the case because she's no longer with Lakeshore Legal Aid. But however, we have entered a conditional dismissal through EDP, and all the parties have signed it, and I have sent a copy to the Madam Clerk this morning.
All right, and I have in fact received that, and I'm reviewing it now. You wish that the court would sign the order, is that correct, ma'am?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Right. I see that Mr. Abbott signed off on the matter as well. Do I have Mr. Pullum on this Zoom?
Yes, you do, sir.
Right, and you wish that the court would sign off on the order that's been presented as well, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to do so at this time, and that will mean that this case is dismissed on the condition and terms as set forth in the order that has been presented, and that will be the end of this case. And I wish all sides well with this matter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I'm also standing in just for today for another case, which is represented by my colleague, Mr. Brant Lozhonsky. The case number is 8423.
And I do have that in front of me, and that case relates to Shanitra Glover at the Pembroke address, and I know that Ms. Glover is on this Zoom. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Ms. Glover. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Madam Counsel, Scott.
Your Honor, at this point, we would request an adjournment for this case because this case would be eligible for the second phase of the eviction diversion program. We are just waiting on the process for the new program. So we would like to ask for an adjournment. And probably before the next hearing, Branch will be here to represent the client, and also we will have further information about the new process.
All right, so Ms. Glover, you understand what's going on regarding this matter, ma'am?
No, can you explain to me, sir?
Yeah, they're working on what's called the EDP program regarding your case to get some public funds that may be available to help pay arrearages that may exist in this case. And some of that was shut down recently, and then it's going to get restarted in the near future.
I can't hear you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt. If you wish, I can talk to the client in the breakout room. I could explain it to her so that we do not take up the time.
That would be a good way to do it. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk with Ms. Indra, the attorney, for today, so that she can explain.
Oh, yeah, so we can leave down. I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right, so I'm gonna send you to breakout room number 2. Ma'am, you'll get a prompter on your device in just a moment. Once you see that, ma'am, just click on into number 2. And the next date on this is going to be the 5th of February. And that is at 9:30, February 5, 9:30 a.m. That's when you'll zoom back in. But right now you have to speak with the attorney.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, is there counsel on any of the other matters that I've called? If you have any of those cases, let me know right now.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Sandy Mitchell. Case ends in 7330, P number 84641.
Did I call that one?
Yeah, you called it.
So you said 7330?
Yes, 20347330. It's scheduled for 9:10.
I have 7338.
I have 7330.
Thank you, Ms. Fernie. You may proceed at this time, ma'am. Update me regarding this matter.
Yes, Your Honor, the eviction diversion program application process was completed. I'm just waiting on plaintiff to sign off on the proposed conditional dismissal. He's not in the courtroom, I believe. I would ask for a short adjournment just to finalize those documents.
All right, thank you, counsel. I will note that a dismissal is pending, and I will adjourn the matter out until the 19th. Well, let's put it the 21st, 1/21/21 at 9 o'clock again. And I'm giving you that date just to give some time to get the dismissal.
Great, I appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. I already called these.
Yeah, one of them was from Gaylac. He had court date for 2/5, but he took the dismissal already.
All right.
He just did.
All right, I have, do I have anybody at the property at 15374 St. Mary's? The court did set the matter on for review. The case was to be dismissed on the 20th 20th of January. So is there anybody present on this matter? I think I'm gonna have to recall this to see what the status of things are in that matter with Mr. Adams in this room. Okay, do I have Mr. Rasmussen on this matter? John Rasmussen on Bagley Street. If you're on the Zoom, say something. Do I have Andrew Brown on Delta Street? If you're on the Zoom, say something. All right, those matters will be set over for the 5th of February, 2021 at 9:30 a.m. That's on both of those. All right, do I have anyone on on Press Street, Vanessa Day, Deshaun Houston, anybody on Press Street? If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time. Do I have Larry Gilmore, Hodge, regarding property on Greenfield Road, number 1? All right, those matters will be set over for the 5th of February, and that will be at 9:30 a.m.
What's the case number for Hodge?
That's going to be 7338. You have the rest?
Yeah, I have the rest.
Thank you. This is case number 20348981. This is Harold Stanick versus Geneva Berry and other occupants of property located at 19364 Trinity Street in the city of Detroit. Counsel, your appearance at this time, Mr. Coleman. And Mr. Coleman, your appearance at this time, sir.
You're muted.
Sorry, for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P. 56548, on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, counsel. I believe I saw Barry on the Zoom. If you hear, say something, please.
I am here.
Yeah, your volume is way down or something. Say something again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, what's your name?
Geneva Berry?
Thank you, Ms. Berry. You live at the property on Trinity, is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, looks like this is the first hearing on this matter, counsel, and this involves a land contract issue, a land contract complaint.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Ma'am, have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer to discuss your rights in this matter and opportunities that you might have to resolve this matter, ma'am?
No, I have not.
All right, so Ms. Berry, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with someone that can discuss your legal rights regarding this matter. And then I'm going to set a next hearing, given that this is the first hearing date. I don't know that that would be any kind of EDP considerations, counsel, on this matter. I'm setting the next dates as the 5th of February, unless, counsel, you would like for me to set it at an earlier time than that, given this.
Yeah, the 5th of February is fine. I don't believe the EDP funds do, at the present time, the EDP will work with land contracts. Once Ms. Berry, she does decide to speak to counsel, make sure they give me a contact me, and if she decides that she wants to reach out to me, I will chat her my phone number here at my office. Well, I can't chat on this. I'll give my phone number, should be on her pleadings already anyway. So if she wants to reach out to me after if she doesn't get an attorney, that'll be fine as well.
We're going to set her up to talk with someone, ma'am. I am going to set the return date for the 5th of February, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and set that at 9:15 a.m. That's, you'll zoom back in the same number at that time, Ms. Berry.
Okay.
Right now, I'm going to get someone that you can talk to discuss your legal rights regarding this matter. Who's available?
Your Honor, I'm available. This is Anthony Sartorio, Michigan Legal Services.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sartorio. And Mr. Sartorio already has breakout room number 1. So, Mr. Berry, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. You're going to receive the prompter on your device right about now. And when you do, just click in.
Thank you.
And, Counsel, I believe that you're able to go back there.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Molly, would you please join me as well?
Anthony, if I'm sure you have my email, but I will chat it over to you. If you end up representing her, give me a shout out, and I can forward you whatever documentation you might need.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Coleman.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe that concludes my docket with you today. It's always a pleasure. You and your staff have a wonderful day until tomorrow.
My pleasure as well, sir. Thank you. Good day to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You should have that file. I think you called me.
Okay.
I think my phone was on. I couldn't hear nothing.
All right, this is case number, you gotta stop talking, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is case number 20348434. This is Kirkwood Apartments versus Fatima Johnson and other occupants of property at 6085 Southfield Freeway, number 8. The court also calls the suffix 8437. That's Kirkwood Apartments versus Tyrone McLean Lott and other occupants of property at 6085 Southfield Freeway, number 5. The court calls the suffix 8440. That's Kirkwood Apartments versus Coleman, Baldwin, and other occupants of property at 6065 Southfield Freeway, number 11. The court calls the suffix, strike that. All right, just one moment, counsel. All right, counsel, your appearance at this time, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Matthew Pallets on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Mr. Pallets. Let me see if there's any counsel representing any of the 3 individuals that I called. Is there any counsel on either of these matters for defendants? All right, so do I have with me, do I have Ms. Johnson, Fatima Johnson? If you're here on this Zoom, say something at this time. Do I have Tyrone McLean Lott regarding a property on Southfield Freeway, number 5? If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time.
Your Honor, that matter we ask to be dismissed without prejudice.
All right, the court will grant the order dismissing the suffix 473 without prejudice. Regarding the suffix 440, do I have Coleman Baldwin on the Zoom? If you are on the Zoom, say something at this time. All right, very well. It does appear with respect to these matters, I know that that Mr. Baldwin's matter is set for 10:30, and it's now 10:30 a.m. Mr. Baldwin, are you on the Zoom? If you are, please say something at this time. For Coleman Baldwin. All right, given that this is the first hearing with respect to these matters, Mr. Pallets, I will be setting the matters up for the next action date. We'll entertain a motion for a default should defendants not appear on that date. That date will be the 5th of February. And I gave you a time earlier. Did I give you 9 o'clock or 9:15, sir?
You did give me 9 o'clock. I would ask that we do 9 o'clocks on these as well.
That's the name of the game. Not the game, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, sir. So I will set the matter over for 9 o'clock a.m. consistent with the other cases that you have.
I really appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir, and good day to you.
No, thank you. That concludes my docket. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir. I'm signing that dismissal as soon as I can get it in my hands.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll just Do I have Ms. Dahlstrom? Mr. Parker, are you somewhere around there, sir? Yeah, this is case number 20347-189. This is Sweet Living Incorporated versus Shanika Talaferro and other occupants of property 12661 Westwood Drive. Again, it's file 20347-189. I don't have to file on that matter. Your appearance at this time, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Joe Horka, P75969 for the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, sir. For the defendant in this matter?
Your Honor, just
go ahead.
for clarity, did you call suffix ending in 7189?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm on now. Yes.
Oh, okay. Jamesia Willingham with Michigan Legal Services, standing in for attorney of record Valerie Dahlstrom with Michigan Legal Services. My P number is P83986.
All right, thank you, counsel. Counsel, I've received an order for consent order for conditional dismissal, and my understanding is that you wish to proceed with the court signing off on that. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
And is that what you wish to occur in this matter as well, Mr. Coleman?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the court will sign the order dismissing the matter right now, additionally based upon the terms as set forth with the document is so ordered at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, now they stopped.
And Mr. Dyer, are you there now? Yeah. All right. This is. All right. This is. Thank you, sir. This is case number 2347489. This is Royal Real Estate LLC versus Lakeisha Walker, and occupants of property located at 3495 Bedford. The court also calls the suffix, strike that 19368196. That is Team Wealth Asset Management Incorporated versus occupants of property at 16516 Rutherford. The court calls. Let's see, your other one is set for 11. So, all right, your appearance at this time, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alan Dyer appearing on behalf of the plaintiff P54857. As for the first case ending in 489, we did submit to the court a proposed dismissal without prejudice. We're simply asking that the court sign that.
I did receive that proposed order, sir, and I'm signing it at this time, and that will constitute the end of that particular file. That's again the suffix 489. Regarding 189, do I have anyone on this Zoom, counsel, or anyone else on the Zoom regarding the property at 16516 Rutherford? Speak up now. All right, and I don't hear anyone on defense in this matter. Well, it is set. Looks like it's, well, let's see what time.
I think it's set for 9:40, Judge.
Yeah, so I'll stand down on that for a moment, counsel, given the 9:40 time, and we have not arrived at that time.
9:40.
I'm not sure I understood what we were doing with that, Judge.
I'm waiting until 9:40.
Your Honor, it's 10:35.
It's
He said
10:30.
he said it was at 9:30. He said it was 9:40. It's
You know, I'm thinking 10:40.
Right.
You got me a little bit there.
Right, I'm like, what's going on?
Well, I looked at something in a file and I saw something about 10, and then he said.
Yeah, that was the last hearing.
Yeah. All right, so, yes, sir, you may proceed regarding this matter, sir.
Judge, we are asking that the order of eviction be authorized at this point. We've had no contact with the occupants. This was a tax foreclosed property from long ago. My client is simply looking to get possession. We've not heard anything from the occupants and can't really tell what's or who's in the property at this juncture. We're asking that we can submit an order that simply allows the previous order of eviction to be signed or executed.
Yeah, what happened is I set a control date in this matter for December the 1st. Right. And I put a writ to issue on December the 2nd. And then we know that the court got shut down, all kinds of things happened. Right. So what I will do is I will update that writ and allow for execution of the writ on or after the 23rd of January.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, Counsel. That concludes the hearing on this matter.
Now, I have one final matter with you, and I know you referenced the fact that it's not up until 11. The last four digits are 449. It does seem to me to be a first hearing, which I anticipate is likely to get adjourned. With that said, I've got no objection to working with EDP or whatnot if defense counsel or the defendant shows up, but I'm wondering whether or not we could just get the adjourn date and I can move on to my other dockets.
Yes, what I'll do, and again, let me just indicate that that case is DCY LLC versus Titan Tyan, Tatyan Stone is the last name, at 4358 Haverhill. It is set for 11 a.m. Under 20348449. I'm going to adjourn that matter as it is the first hearing until the 5th of February at 9:15, 5th of February 2021, 9:15. If the defendant appears on this matter, I will connect the defendant to counsel, and that date will already be set.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day.
And likewise to you, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I had to come outside. I kept getting kicked out. Kept getting kicked off the Zoom.
All right, and it's working better outside?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Corwin Renard Baldwin.
I think we already came across your case and set it for a second hearing date. Let's see what's going on. What's the last three digits on your case? Can you tell me?
It's 440. Yes, 440. You gave him a February 5th at 9 o'clock.
February 5th at 9 o'clock a.m. Is your next date, February 5th, 9 o'clock a.m. Okay. Have you talked with a lawyer regarding your matter?
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I'm going to set it up now for you to talk with someone that may be able to give you some advice regarding this matter and information as to how you might be able to resolve this non-payment action matter. So, so just hold tight for just a moment. Again, your name is
Judge. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Is it Coleman Baldwin?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. And again, Ms. Jamesia Willingham, she's going to speak with you. She's an attorney, and I'm going to put you in a breakout room so that you can have an opportunity to talk with her regarding this matter.
Judge, just for clarity, the case number ends in 8440.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to put you in breakout room number 3, sir. You're going to get a notification for that room. And as soon as you receive that notification, just click on it and you can go there. And Ms. Willingham will meet you there. There you are, sir.
I don't think he can hear you. He's outside.
You see that notification, Mr. Willingham? I mean, Mr. Mr.
He gone now. I've been on here since 9:40. I couldn't hear. Everything was muted.
Yeah, you still talking too much. Nah. All right, we got that one taken here. Okay, and who are you? What are you here for? What's your name?
My name is Vanessa Dean.
I can't hear that. What'd you say?
Vanessa Dean.
Yeah, I already called your case, Miss Dean. Yeah. And what's your last four digits on that? Last three digits on that case, Miss Dean?
1 second. It's 8426.
Just one moment, ma'am.
9:30.
Yeah, I called it. Did you hear the case when I called it?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay. All right, so man. Yeah, that's February the 5th at 9:00 a.m. is your next date. 9:30. 9:30 a.m. is your next date. Did you get to talk to a lawyer regarding this matter?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay. All right, Ms. Dean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so that you can talk to someone in just a few moments to discuss your legal rights and opportunities that may be available to resolve this matter. And then you already have the date to come back. It's going to be the 5th of February 2021 at 9:30 a.m. Understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. So thank you for hanging in there. And I'm going to get you to somebody that can talk to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So who's available, Mrs. Santoro?
I'm available, Your Honor.
So I'm going to put you in breakout room number 1, I believe that is. Yes. And you're going to get a notification from me, man, to go to that room. Let me see, what device are you on? I don't see any indication of, okay. I think that's you. All right. So you should see a notification for breakout room 1.
Yes, sir.
All right, just push that, ma'am, and you'll be able to talk with your lawyer.
Okay,
Would you join me as well, Molly?
Sorry, what was that?
Would you join me as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
And this is case number 23-48443. This is Gales Grand Circus Park versus Ramon Duke, D-U-K, strike that D-U-Q-E-E, Q-U-E, D-U-Q-U-E. And occupants of property at 76 West Adams, number 304 in the city of Detroit. Your appearance, Councilman.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Corey, P 82210 on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Mr. Corey. Anyone on the other side of this? Do I have Mr. Duke or any person representing Mr. Duke? If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time. All right, it appears the defendant has not appeared on his first hearing date, Counsel, Mr. Corey. So I'm going to set it for the next action date in this matter, setting for the 5th of February 2021. And I'm setting that, I believe you were coming back at 9:00 a.m., was it?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll set it over for 9:00 a.m. on that date, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Likewise to you, sir. Thank you. I did call a matter earlier involving an attorney, George Schmidt, regarding USP Management versus Cynthia Williams and Wayne Hemphill Williams. The file number on that is 2347987.
47987.
Anybody on the Zoom connected to that file in any way? This is the second reset on this matter. The matter was previously set, and the court adjourned it until today's date, but nobody appeared. This is the second occasion upon which no one has appeared in this matter. The court is going to dismiss the case at this time for lack of prosecution. They'll be dismissed without prejudice.
Wow.
Mr. Landau, do you have something with me, sir?
I do, Your Honor, but I'm in Judge Jones Coleman's courtroom. Can I come right back?
Yeah, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out which file that is.
It's 027. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
I think that was 027. I think that was one of the cases where they showed up. The cases were taken from the court, and they should have 19th, not the 13th. So they were taken off the docket because somebody else showed up on one too. Wasn't that one of them, Burns? Yeah, that was one of them. It was 3 cases.
Okay, so do I?
You don't have the case because it's for the 19th.
Okay.
Yes, it's for the 19th.
All right. Got it. That case is going to be on the 19th, Mr. Landau, if you're able to hear me, sir. It was taken off the docket and moved over to the 19th of January, so it's not today.
Your Honor, if you have a minute, I'm not sure if you called this case already, which is 7362.
Just one moment.
Sure, thank you.
762.
Yeah.
What's the name of that one?
This
The defendant's name is Andrew Brown and
Yes, Andrew Brown. I just sent you another one. I can't get it to print. That was never the one I just sent you?
Yeah,
dismissal, Your Honor, but it won't print.
Oh, okay. So, Ms. Indra, you needed to address something on that?
No, actually the conditional dismissal was entered, Your Honor. I just wanted to know like if Ms. Hunter received it. I sent it to her again now after her email. So
Yeah, I sent it to her twice. It won't print. Something's wrong with the document. I asked her to send it again. For some reason, this one won't, it will not print out. I've tried it like, she just sent it again. It won't come, but it is conditional dismissal.
All right. So I will sign it, or I think I called it earlier, correct? Ms. Indra?
Yeah, you called it.
I think I was in the breakout room with the client, Your Honor, so I was not sure if you called it already. So that's why I just wanted to.
I'm sorry. Yes, I did call it, and I noticed that that there was a conditional dismissal on that matter. So I'm going to sign it as soon as we can get it to print out. It's not, for some reason, we have a problem with this one. All of the orders that come through, this one is acting fine.
Okay, Your Honor.
Clerk is still trying.
Do you want me to weigh in on that, or because that's my last case for today, or?
I'm not sure why it won't print. I don't know if the way Mr. Abbott sent it, I just asked you to send it again. You sent it again and it still won't print. So I don't know if it's the way he sent it to you and it didn't, I don't know, it won't send. If you could get him to send it again or on a different copy, but this one won't go. This PDF won't send. It won't go.
Okay, so.
The document.
You saying it won't, you're not able to return it?
Yes, I'm not even, because the PDF I sent it to her, it's on a PDF document, but it won't send. It will not come, it won't print. I have it up, but it just won't let me print it. And I sent it to her twice already, and she still won't print. It's the only one that will not come out.
Did you see that, CC that to me as well?
I can do that, Your Honor. Can I get your email address? I do not have it.
All right, it's Donald.Coleman at 36districtcourt.org. And what I'm going to try to do is sign it electronically and then shoot it over to my clerk. Maybe she can send it.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
See if that works. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm done. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. I'm done for today. So see you on Friday.
Wow. How do you get out of here so? All right. Good day to you. See you soon.
At least one day at a time. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Hunter. Right. Bye, Deborah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm waiting to see if Mr. Abbott's going to come in on one case that has a review set on it.
Oh.
It's just the sub is 8809.
Yeah, Judge, that one actually was dismissed. I don't know why.
What happened is the dismissal, I think, was contingent upon the tenant actually moving out of the property. So it was one of those kind of things. Mr. Landau, the date on your case was moved to the 19th. It was taken off of the 13th and moved to the 19th of your hearing. So that case is actually set for hearing on
the
on the 19th.
The more for him.
Yeah. I want to give him time so he has time.
It was 203-480-27.
19th and 10th. That's what it is.
Well, we finished though, right?
Who told you that?
Oh, I thought he had stepped up. Oh.
Like that little voice I did that in. Who told you that?
What am I looking for? Let me see that. Now tomorrow's supposed to be.
What about what she said?
Is that him? He can't hear. Is that him?
Who?
Is that Mr. Landau? You said that's Mr. Landau. Is that him?
Yes, that's Mr. Landau.
Oh, 10 o'clock. It's on 19th at 10.
Oh.
I think he's still in Jones Coleman.
Okay. Well, now they have a new way where you can get on Zoom now. They just sent it to us this morning. You can go through the actual court website and go look for your name, and you just click it and go right into the courtroom now. So now they don't have to look for that paper and go all over. So maybe this will help them faster.
We still need to fix that, the one, instead of just continuously going to our recents. Instead of just going to our recents.
No, I called already. They said that's the way it has to be.
Hello.
It's the way I asked them like
that is ugly.
Who am I talking to?
Tatiana Stone.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, hello. Tatiana Stone.
Yes.
8449, Mr. Dyer's case, the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock case.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, your case is given a new date of the 5th of February for the next hearing. That's going to be at 9.
That was the last one, 9:15.
9:15. And let me see here. So,
Hello?
Yeah, so it's gonna be at 9:15, ma'am. And you are Tayan Stone, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Ms. Stone. Ms. Stone,
Wait, you said when is it?
yeah, it's February the 5th at 9:15 a.m. That's the next hearing date.
Okay.
And have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer? You have a right to a lawyer. You have an opportunity to talk to someone that can advise you of your rights and opportunities that might be available to resolve this matter, ma'am. Have you had a chance to talk to anyone yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So what I want to do today, Ms. Stone, is I want to go ahead and set you up with someone. I have lawyers in Zoom who will talk with you privately and go over your case and discuss what you might be able to do to get it resolved. You understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Ms. Stone, is I'm going to put you in a breakout room in just a moment, as soon as I find someone that can talk with you, and we'll be able to move
Judge, I
forward.
can speak with her.
All right. And Attorney Willingham is going to talk with you. So I'm going to put you in breakout room number 3, ma'am. And so
Okay.
you'll see that come up on your device in just a moment. It's going to ask you to join. There it is. And if you'll join that breakout room, Ms. Willingham will speak with you there, ma'am.
Just the dismissals.
Just the dismissal? Including the conditional dismissals?
Yeah, everything on top is not in the, everything on the paper, just, yeah, all those on top of half.
Okay. You just want one copy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that is going to be it for everybody. The one matter that Mr. Abbott has was a case where there was a writ that was signed, and the case was dismissed, contingent upon defendant moving out. And so it's set for review somehow today.
We're not on the record, are we?
Yeah, I was, well, that's okay. I just wanted that to be noted for the attorneys. And Ms. Stone, I see that you're back. You got your information regarding the next court date. Is that correct, ma'am?
Hi, yes, I was, Carlisha Wright was here. I was wondering, did you call her?
What's your name?
Carlisha Wright.
That's right. Okay, what file were you on this, right? What's the last three? What's the last three digits on the case that you have?
Last three is 508.
508. Just one moment, ma'am. Checking on that.
I don't see a 508.
I don't see a 508. Could be.
Other Coleman.
Ones that, can you give me the whole case number?
Yeah, give me the whole case number now, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's 203-48508.
These are your copies.
Okay.
I believe that's set for tomorrow, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Santori, you can't be ahead of us. Let's see. Let's see if he's there.
It is tomorrow at 10:50. She's a day early.
Good day early.
Tomorrow at 10:50.
Tomorrow at 10:50.
Okay, thank you. See you guys then.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Wow. It's pretty good. We'll take it. We'll be depending upon you every time that something like that comes up. Thank you.
Of course.
Hey, Judge,
Yes.
is your docket done for today?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
I had done something with Mr. Abbott. I was waiting for him to
Okay.
show me. That's a post-judgment kind of thing. And I don't think
Okay.
that any defendant appears, so we'll figure it out. If he zooms in.
Okay. Then I will see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye, Your Honor.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
All right, thank you for everything. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Deborah,
Yes, sir.
what your crazy people doing with this government stuff?
What you say, Judge?
I said, what your crazy people doing with this government stuff? Politics.
You know I can't hear you.
I said, what's going on with the politics, man?
Oh, that's what I'm anxious to get to. I am anxious to get to, but you know what? I wish the media would stop saying what they're gonna do, because you know it's supposed to be some more sieges, as they say, some more coups, and they telling them what they're gonna do. I wish they would stop that and just